My dear student, today we'll discuss on some typical organic transformations which are very important to crack some typical questions in your board exam in class 2 and in different competitive exams and different entrance exams after class 2. So let's start, and before move I must say please subscribe my channel to get important classes on chemistry for your board exam and competitive exam after plus 2. And while listening my lectures, please bring your notebooks to write down the important notes which I will write on whiteboard. If you don't write, you will all forget. Okay, so don't without wasting time, we must commence this class. Okay, so today's topic is organic transformation. So let's start. First of all, try to look some typical aromatic transformations. So first, nitrobenzene, some typical organic transformation: nitrobenzene to benzene. So how do you transform nitrobenzene to benzene? So what is the transport structure of nitrobenzene? This is the structure of nitrobenzene, NO2. Okay, so at first this transformation will be done through this transformation will be done through what reaction? To Sandmeyer reaction. Through Sandmeyer reaction and diazotization. So at first, in nitrobenzene, this nitrobenzene you must convert this nitrobenzene to NH2 aniline, because once you form aniline from nitrobenzene, then it will be very easy to diazotize the aniline. Okay, so our motto is to diazotize nitrobenzene. So nitrobenzene cannot be diazotized unless it is formed in aniline. Okay, so through aniline you can go through the diazotization reaction. So nitrobenzene after after reduction. So nitrobenzene, if we reduce nitrobenzene, you will get aniline reduction. So what are the reducing agent? What are the reducing agent for for aniline from nitrobenzene? So we can use various reducing agent, but here we use SnACl, tin in ACl, tin in ACl reduction. If we use tin in ACl, Sn in ACl, we will get aniline. Once the aniline is formed, then diazotize the aniline by sodium nitrite NaNO2 in ACl. Sodium nitrite in ACl, temperature 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. So 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. So it will give. Okay, so this is benzene diazonium chloride. This is benzene diazonium chloride. This is benzene diazonium chloride, and from benzene diazonium chloride, if you heat benzene diazonium chloride in presence of ethanol C2H5 OH, if you heat benzene diazonium chloride, if you heat benzene diazonium chloride in presence of ethanol, you will give benzene. Okay, my dear friends. So this is benzene. This is benzene. Okay. So write down the notes in your notebook, and we will move for another reaction. Okay. So by pausing the video, you can write down all the reactions in your notes. So actually, from diazonium chloride, from benzene diazonium chloride, we can synthesize different we can synthesize different organic substance, different aromatic substance basically, by means of diazotization. Okay. So what are the main reactions? So once you have this compound, once you have this compound benzene diazonium chloride, once you have this compound benzene diazonium chloride, you can get various organic substance. That is, if you heat this with H2O, if you heat this with H2O, you will get phenol. What? You will get phenol. If you heat this with, and in previous reaction, we can see, if you treat this with H3PO2 H2O, you will get benzene, only benzene. Okay. Some sandbar reactions. CuHCl, if you treat this CuHCl, you will get chlorobenzene. You will get chlorobenzene, CuHCl or CuCl2. Okay. And if you give it CuHBr, that is Cu2Br2, you will get bromobenzene. You will get bromobenzene. And if you hit this with iodine, Ki, sorry, if you hit this with Ki iodine, you will get iodobenzene. Okay. You will get iodobenzene. And if you hit this with H, very important reaction, HBF4 fluoroboric acid, hit HBF4, you will get fluorobenzene F. If you treat this, if you treat this, if you treat this with CuCN, you will get cyanobenzene. You will get cyanobenzene. And if you Treat this with HBF4 and sodium nitrite NaNO2. You'll get nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene. You will get nitrobenzene. So these are the typical various examples of the use of benzene diazonium chloride in organic synthesis. Okay, so write down the flowchart. Write down the flowchart. So if such question is asked that from this is nitrobenzene from nitrobenzene, this question is asked that is from nitrobenzene to benzoic acid. how how will you synthesize this nitrobenzene to benzoic acid? Okay, so at first our motto is nitrobenzene, this is nitrobenzene and this is benzoic acid. So at first nitrobenzene, so remember this benzoic acid can be formed through diazotization. So before diazotization, nitrobenzene should be converted to aniline. Once you have the aniline, you can easily diazotize this. So first aim is to convert nitrobenzene into aniline reduction. What? By which SnHCl. So aniline is formed, then NaNO2 HCl, and temperature should be written here. This is must. Temperature should not be forgotten. So it will be Cl minus. Okay, diazotized. Then use KCN, CuCN. So cyanobenzene. Once you get cyanobenzene, then hydrolysis by means of H3O plus. Hydrolysis, you can get benzoic acid. You can get benzoic acid. Okay, so aniline to benzoic acid, nitrobenzene to benzoic. If the question asks nitrobenzene to benzoic acid, you will go through the aniline. If the question asks as aniline to nitrobenzoic acid, you don't need to convert use SnHCl because already aniline is here. Okay. Uh, Next, very important questions. The mixed up of diazotization and Fridel Craft reaction. Fridel Craft reaction. Combination of diazotization and Fridel Craft reaction. So next topic is combination of and Fridel Craft reaction. Combination of diazotization and Fridel Craft reaction. Okay. So start from aniline? If the question asked, how will you convert aniline to toluene? Aniline to toluene. How? Aniline to toluene. So, aniline first should be diazotized in a NO2 HCl 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. It will be benzene diazonium chloride. Once you have benzene diazonium chloride, then you should give H3PO2 water and heat. If you use H3PO2 and water heat, you will get benzene. And once you get benzene, you can use Fridel Craft reaction, anhydrous aluminium chloride and CH3Cl toluene. Okay. So, my dear friends, today I must stop here. In our next class, we will see some other difficult and typical questions, little bit difficult than present class. So, till then, goodbye, and I again request all of my dear students to please subscribe my channel and please place your comments in comment box. And if you have any queries, write in comment box. If you want, I can give you lectures in live. Okay, so please subscribe my channel, I again request, and write down your comments, your queries in the comment box so that I can answer your questions, I can clear your comments. Okay, good night.